Lady, whatever you're selling, I ain't buying, yo.
Well, my name is Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo.
What do the IRS, fake charities, and resellers have in common? They're all going to hell. They're all gonna burn. But they also take advantage of you for your money. They are leeches. They are parasites. They are mosquitoes. They try their best to take as much money from you as they possibly can. In other words, I don't pay taxes. But what if these pocket watchers took the form of an individual? A person with the same intent of stealing as much cash from you as if they're gonna give you a good time. But they're not gonna give you a good time. They stole your chain. I'm talking scammers. I know they ain't the same thing, but I just hate the IRS and resellers so much. So, scamming, one of the least respectable occupations out there, right next to the TSA employees. No one likes them. They're a lot like snakes in the grass, searching for prey, and once they find an easy target, they snatch and grab a hold of your wallet and disappear into the night. Scams could take many forms. They could come as fake street games, fake emails, fake clothes that you bought that you thought was legit. And also, there's those fake bot comments on Instagram that just say, DM me now, you won. And I'm just like, what did I win? But I ain't win nothing. They just won my bank account. It's tragic, man. And scamming be happening all the time. Over $5.8 billion was lost last year due to scams alone. And I think this is happening because these scammers are finding new, never before seen ways to scam other people. Like they can't call people no more. All of our phones have that scam likely feature that pop up when they call. So we're not gonna answer the phone. So they gotta think of something new. So what else is there to do? That's right, fake email receipts. I almost fell for this the first time I saw it, because I knew I didn't buy shit. So I checked the money in my bank and it was all there. So I knew this was a lie. That's how convincing some of these scams are nowadays. They can trick anybody. Hell, apps are promoting scams, like those YouTube bumper ads that say, get $750 free from Cash App. And then when you do it, you have $750 missing from your Cash App. Kids, if an ad says they're gonna give you free money, it's a scam. Don't trust it. I learned this the hard way. I remember one time I was walking down the street in an alley, and then a man approached me saying he's gonna give me free Arby's, and I was like, hell yeah. And then for the next week, I couldn't sit down. My ass hurt. And those fake scam survey ads where it says you can make hundreds of dollars by doing one survey. Oh my God, I was addicted to these as a kid because I wanted to get that money. I had my mind on my money and my money on my mind, bro. I was stacking paper. And I took so many surveys, so many on multiple apps. And these surveys were long. They took like 15 to 20 minutes to complete each one. And after I finished 50 or so, the app was finally like, congratulations, you're now eligible for the rewards. And I was all like, finally, oh yeah, here comes the money. And when I clicked on the rewards I could get, these rewards were dog water, all of them. They just had gift cards for places that I don't even shop at. I've spent hours and days doing these surveys, and all I can get is a $5 Radio Shack gift card. Where the hell do I find a Radio Shack? And what can I get for $5? A pack of gum? They scammed me out of my time. Same to those scam pinball games. You know those apps where you have to reach a certain number before you get the rewards? And right before you hit that number, they stop giving you points, so you're never gonna reach it. Man, whoever makes those games, I mean, I believe in human rights for everybody, but if you make those games, you should be outside picking my cotton, not gonna lie. But where am I going with this? Like, you and I both know that scammers are pieces of garbage. They're the type of people to scam a starving family of their life savings, leaving them homeless. And they don't care. They only think about the bread they just made. They're horrible people. Terrible. They're going to hell. But even though I hate the act of scamming, I sometimes see scammers as evil but smart businessmen. Like, I hate you, but you're making that bread. Let me explain. Scamming is a hustle. Not a respectable one, but it is kind of a skill if you do it correctly. Like, if you're a scammer still doing the Nigerian prince thing, you fell off like ISIS. Nobody falls for that no more. You deserve to go to prison. Scamming is a skill, and if you scam in a way that has yet to been done before, or you found a loophole to accessing money legally, then taking it illegally, like those kind of scammers are smart. Take this British fellow, Elliot Castro. At 16, he lied his way to working at a mobile company. Then with his customers' credit cards, he would call their banks acting like them, saying he lost their card, and then had it sent over to his address. He stole $3 million worth of money from these customers until he got caught and was sent to a Canadian prison. One of the worst places on this planet Earth. Probably even worse than dropping my black ass off at a Cracker Barrel. But here's where the crazy part happens. While locked up, he hated it. As expected, you know, it's Canadian prison. So he planned an escape. So he called his prison and pretended to be the British embassy, saying, "Oi! And then the Canadian prison actually believed it. They just said, "Oh, okay." They brought Elliot a plane ticket and escorted him to the airport, but not to his flight to Britain, because they assumed guards would be waiting for him anyway. They let him go take his flight, and now he's back at England, no guards waiting for him. He's a free man now. This man just escaped prison like that. Call scammers what you want, that man is a genius. Scammers like him, I can't help but feel impressed. Like, scammers this smart, I don't know, maybe they deserve the money. I read stories about some of these scammers and the lengths they go and the level of their cons and tricks and becoming rich in the process. That's impressive. I mean, I feel bad for the people that got scammed, but hey, it is what it is. You gotta make a buck somehow nowadays. And I'm not encouraging people to scam others. However, if you do it in a cool way. Like, do a flip while doing it. Do it like how the Wolf of Wall Street does it. They make scamming look so fun in that movie. Shit, some scammers have gotten so good that we've normalized the scam. Like college. It does not need to be as expensive as it is. Paying $40,000 a year after high school out the jump is bonkers. Like, I was just working at McDonald's, now I have to pay you the manager's salary to pay yours? It's not completely a scam since you are getting what you paid for, you know, your gender studies degree, but it's overpriced as balls and not worth what it is. And this $40K tuition ain't even including the housing, food plan, you know, all the stuff that keeps you alive. Nope, you gotta pay for that separately. $10K more each semester. So it's costing me $3K a month to live in these small ass dorms that just has a rock hard bed and a desk. I could get something better at an NYC apartment. At least they were provided. But we just accept it because that's what we're supposed to do after high school. College, you guys are bots paying all this money. You should only go to college for degrees that would actually make a difference. Like philosophy or liberal arts. Not useless degrees like law or medicine. I don't consider you a real doctor unless you got your degree from WebMD. Colleges and universities just be robbing us in plain sight. But you know what that famous saying is? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm a dumbass. This leads me to saying this. If you get scammed by an obvious ripoff or scammed and you're a functioning adult, and that's on you. You're the idiot in the situation. There's only so much I can feel bad for. But if you're the type of person to get scammed by a fake celebrity asking you for money, and you're stupid, you deserve to go broke. You have negative IQ. Even a dog knows not to trust anybody. That's why they're always barking and chasing people. But you believe the MILF looking to smash was actually 2 miles away from where you live? Nigga, you're stupid. Like, I can understand how kids and old people can fall for this, because they don't know anything about the internet. Like, I wouldn't want my grandma to fall for this either. But the thing is, my grandma is too smart to get scammed. Y'all just need some smarter grandmas. I can't feel bad for you, because if I was you, I wouldn't feel bad for me. If I was the type of person to buy Ninja's $150 masterclass course on streaming, when I could look up literally everything he's talking about for free on YouTube, I don't blame Ninja. I blame my dumbass for buying it. Ninja just trying to make a buck. That's why I don't really feel bad for those type of people that get scammed. Shit, I got scammed last year, and I put the blame all on me. This happened at Target. Let me explain. So it was in July last year in DC. I was visiting my brother, because why not, we bros. I graduated high school the month before. Hair was growing on my ass. I finally became a man. Anyways, I want to cook spaghetti at his place because I cook a mean spaghetti. Gordon Ramsay himself would be slurping my spaghetti raw to the bone. I went to Target, got the ingredients, and after I checked out, walking to the exit, a woman approached me speaking very broken English. Señor, un segundo. She then handed me a card with a picture of her family and a note in the back that was completely in English. Hello, my name is whatever, and I just came from a foreign land, but I can't afford the needs of my 2 babies since I can't find a job. Can you please buy me baby formula for me and my babies? I read this and I naively said, "Aw, that's sad. Of course I'll buy you some baby formula." Now, before anybody comments, "Aw, my man's simping. He's simping. He only doing this because she's a woman and a MILF." And before any of you little children comment that, this woman did not stand out in any way. I did not look over at her direction or glance. She stopped in front of me. This woman was a hunchback wearing baggy clothes, old looking woman, but I'm assuming she was in her at least early 30s since she had babies. She was kind of wrinkly. She was kind of built like Quasimodo, not gonna lie. Okay, maybe not Quasimodo. She more looked like a hunchback Consuela from Family Guy. So she wasn't really attractive at all. But joke's on me, cause that's exactly my type. I love my woman like Consuela. Anyways, I nodded and said, "Yeah, I'll buy some baby formula for you." And she was very thankful. She was like, gracias, thank you, gracias. And she kept saying that as we were walking to the baby formula aisle. And I felt good. I felt like I was doing a good thing. I'm about to get all the blessings. God is about to bless me with $1 billion, a big booby MILF. Not her, and a Bugatti. What color is yours? Then we arrived at the aisle in front of the baby formula, and then she went right to it. She started putting a bunch in the cart, and at first I didn't mind it. And then I saw the price. I thought this would be $10 at most each, and then it cost $50 per container. I was flabbergasted, and she was putting more in as I was thinking this, and I was like, whoa, nigga, chill, calm down. And she looked at me and was like, no mas? And I said, no mas, nigga, I don't got that much money. I'm not Jay-Z, man, and at this time, YouTube wasn't paying me. Like, literally, they were not paying me. I was living off the tips off of my last job as a waiter. So I had like 800, 700 in my bank at most. I couldn't afford all this formula. They selling baby formula at this high price as if it's the secret formula. We ended up only getting 6, and it was a long walk to the self-checkout. I did not want to buy this. It's all for the blessings. It's all for the blessings. Remember that. The total came out to be $320. And I gave her the formula afterwards, and she was very thankful. Oh, thank you, gracias, thank you, Dios los bendiga, thank you, gracias. And I was all, yeah, whatever. And I walked out of Target. As I was walking back to the apartment, I was half pissed because I just spent $300 on a stranger I ain't even know. I could have got a Nintendo Switch with that money. I could have got a new pair of Jordans with that money. I was upset! But at the same time, the other half of me was kind of happy because I just did a nice act of kindness to a woman in need. I also was thinking, God is gonna give me all the blessings. I just know it. I'm about to be the Pope by the end of the year. Now you're probably asking, well, how did you get scammed? Well, when I went back to the apartment, I told my brother what happened at Target, and he was all, wait, huh? You got robbed? And I said, no, I did the ultimate act of kindness. I'm a saint. Then he gave me one of those skeptical looks you give someone when you know they fucked up, but they don't think they fucked up. He was like, I don't know. What, you think she lied and scammed me? I don't know. I thought to myself again, did I get scammed? But why would they ask for baby formula if I was gonna get scammed? Why not money or something valuable? And I got the receipt, so she can't return nothing. So how did I get scammed? The only way to find out was through Google. And I forgot the exact words I searched up. I think it was homeless person baby formula scam or something. And the first thing that popped up was an article about how it was common for people to trade baby formula in exchange for drugs. Did I just get scammed by a crackhead? Nah, it can't be. I refuse to believe that I got swindled by a crackhead. Because if I do believe it, then I've hit a new low of intelligence. Like I knew I was stupid. But I need to go back to elementary, man. They taught me not to talk to strangers. And I just brought one $300 worth of baby formula. And all she's gonna do with it is get high. I should have realized this sooner with the power of common sense. I could have put 2 and 2 together. What does the word baby go together with? Crack. Baby. Crack. Crack. Baby. Oh my God, I should have realized this. I got duped. Hoodwinked. I felt my money and my trust were wasted. But after all that, I still blame myself for getting scammed like that. I mean, I hate that woman too, don't get me wrong. I hope her shit was laced. But I was the dumb one in that situation. I was the one got scammed. She was just doing what scammers do. Look for a gullible victim. And it was me, sadly. And that's why I think some scammers deserve some of the monies they made, cause a dumbasses like me would fall for them. And since I fell for something so obvious, I don't deserve that money. That was a lifetime lesson for me. Never trust a homeless woman ever again. But at the same time, maybe she was legit. Maybe she actually needed help and needed formula for her kids. And although I didn't become the Pope, God did bless me with this YouTube channel and having so many beautiful, smart subscribers that would never get scammed. I just want to say thank you to you. Yeah, you watching. Unless you disliked it, suck my ass. I would hug you if I could, but your arms might not be able to wrap around me. I'm heading out. I love you. And in conclusion, I don't know what the definition of scam is, honestly.